JD Salt here at the Bitcoin blog spot. So could Warren Buffett's cosign for Bitcoin skyrocketed to a place that has never been seen before? I would say so. Now don't get me wrong, there are many billionaires that have influence in the world. But when it comes to investing and having influence not only over individuals but also big institutions, I mean, whatever Warren Buffett does, a lot of these guys just follow because they just take him as the god of the investor. He is the intelligent investor. He is pretty much the godfather of investing. And don't get me wrong, you got Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. They are very wealthy, but they specialize in different areas. You know, people want to look to Bill Gates for vaccines, but they don't typically look to Bill Gates for investment ideas or advice. Elon Musk, technological genius, he's the one that's, you know, he's pretty much helping pave the way for software and hardware integration in the modern world and helping society. But we wouldn't listen to Elon Musk as to what to invest in. Same with Bezos. Now, you already have companies like JP Morgan that will say that gold will suffer for years because of Bitcoin. I mean, it's a proven fact that this thing has been around for a while and it's a safe haven right now. Yes, it's not a currency as expected and wanting to be, but for the meantime, it can still exchange. You know, don't get it confused. It is still an exchange of value. Not only that, but a safe haven as well. But people are clearly stating right in the industry, institutions. So Warren Buffett's mind changing will change everybody here. So, you know, we got companies like Wells Fargo, for example, here saying that they will never recommend Bitcoin. Well, not never, but they're not going to recommend Bitcoin to their clients. Now, just to get a glimpse, you know, Wells Fargo holds 1.8 trillion. Between these three companies, if you imagine 1% of each just getting allotted into Bitcoin, 1%, I know it will be more than that in the future, but 1% of these allocations dumped into like something like a Bitcoin, could you just imagine? So as of right now, we do have the biggest companies right now in the trillions, but Wells Fargo is not recommending it, which is you can't think that they won't do it, because honestly a lot they are fearful of Bitcoin right now. But I personally think that, you know, the way that things are going here, and you look at the way that you visualize the way that the dollar has just been tanking over the past 100 years, I'm sure these guys and these big companies are looking at it like, you know, it's only going to get smaller and smaller. Why would it be and make sense for me to store my value in a paper dollar in the bank? So nobody, you can just see what's going on here. In the next 4 years, it's going to be even smaller because they're just expanding this money and this monetary supply. Something has to happen, guys. So the biggest thing, the question is believe it or not, this guy alone, all he has to do is give a thumbs up and say like, hey, I was wrong, I was ignorant, I didn't know too much about it, even though, you know, he never really invests in commodities. He's always been the type to say, why would I invest in a lump of gold, sit it in a corner and not let it work for capital? Which is true. But all it would take is for him to allot and give a thumbs up, and I guarantee you there will be a chain reaction just off this man alone. As you can see here, gold, you can see over this year, it hasn't been too much of an increase, and it's been pretty steady. Also the S&P, not too bad. But you can see the flourish of Bitcoin, which that height is definitely because institutional investors are coming in and they don't want their money to just continue to be devalued. I mean, Michael Saylor said it best, you know, yeah, I have a treasury reserve, but why on earth would I put my 500 million that I've earned and put hard work into of earning and let it just depreciate in value over time? That would be foolish. When you got something like Bitcoin that's pretty much moving on the upward scale, it would be foolish for you not to, you know, to continue to put your money in something on a downward scale. So right now, as we see, Bitcoin is holding strong, but we still had a downfall, which is expected. You gotta have a bull market and a bear market. Without that, there would be no volatility. on the upward climb. So, you know, everybody's going to get scared. There is going to be some drops, but as you can see over the past year, we are still on an upward trend, no matter if we have consolidation or not. I believe we're going to still keep pushing. More money's going to get pushed, more money's going to get pumped. We'll see where this happens, but what do you guys think? Lay it in the comments. Is Warren Buffett really an influence, and if his thumbs up would be a go for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, even if it was 1% to 5% of this? I mean, come on. Him alone could change the trajectory of Bitcoin. That's my point right here. What do you guys think? So lay it in the comments. I'm out. That's all I got for today. Would love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to hear more all about Bitcoin. We love Bitcoin, and this is with the Bitcoin blog spot. This is your boy JD. I am out.